Hi everyone! So I'm doing a surprise video. I've had a constellation this morning. So I actually have time between two clients, which doesn't happen often. And so I have time to explain a few things. I did a post about money 1 or 2 days ago, and I asked people if they were interested in making more money. So what you need to know is what astrology is. Some people don't really understand. I'm just going to explain it a bit deeper so people really understand what is astrology and how it works, and especially why it works all the time. It's because it's a matter of energy. So if you understand that we are all created with energy, that we all feel the energy of others or even our own energy. If you understand that there can be some energy sometimes in crystals, well, not sometimes, but depending of which crystal is going to suit you or not. If you understand that even animals or in life there is this transmission of energy, then you can understand the energy that a planet, which is so much bigger, which are the biggest things anyway that exist, can actually transmit. I mean, the energy is huge. So if you understand that, depending on the time where you were born, you are made of a certain energy. I always go back to that example with the moon, because the people really understand that the moon has that energy, and with the attraction, it does the tides of the oceans. And that is just the moon, which is a very nice and soft energy. It's not a strong one. It's a soft one. In astrology, it's actually equal the femininity side of people. Huh? So it's a very nice, soft, gentle one. So exactly right. Just imagine something like Mercury when it's retrograde. So that's going to happen on the 22nd. Huh? Remember, on the 22nd, we are going to be in the full Mercury retrograde. So not a good time to start a new contract or to sign. It's better to actually wait a little bit after. That doesn't mean you cannot be interested in it. That doesn't mean you cannot read it and understand it and agree on the fact that you want to do it. Just sign it after, just make the first step a little bit further down the track. Or do we do it now? Huh? I mean, it's already slowing down. But it's better to do it now than after the 22nd. So anyway, so if we understand that just the moon is doing all these liters of water, that we are made of 73% about of water ourselves, and that we are sometimes waking up in the morning feeling really, really good, or another day we are like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not on the top of my usually self, I'm not bubbly as usual, and I'm not sure why I'm feeling a bit tired. That's because the universe is actually doing that. You've got that energy that is working for you or not working for you. And if we go another level deeper, that's why I use 5 different levels when I do my astrology charts, and that's why they do last at least 3 hours. I don't do just a very slight work. I will go deeper and deeper and deeper into the different levels that you actually have, not only as far as you are as a person, but as your elements, as the cycles that you have with Jupiter, how the stars are going to be working after that for you, because everyone is different, 1 minute difference, that the place is going to make your chart being very different. So once you've understood that concept, and once you've studied it working, because once people have had their charts done, obviously there's so much information, and then they start seeing how it adapts, and that's why I give you as well for free and for life the monthly updates, so you can actually stay in sync. I'm not just doing a chart telling you who you are now with your past, your present and your future. I actually put you in sync, so after that you can actually follow up the stars and keep on going up and down, because that's what happens with the universe. We always have ups and downs, but what I try to do with my clients is when they are on the top, I actually try to make sure that they are going to go from one wave to the other wave and don't crash down anymore. So I actually like teach them like to surf, if you can say so. And that's why I get great results. So if we talk about that and if we understand that concept, you know, like the older people, they used to plant the carrots. I always talk about that, you know, or have a haircut at the right time to make sure the hair is going to grow better. And if you start understanding that everything is made of energy, like Reiki, you know, if you start touching someone and being over the body of someone, you're actually going to feel that energy that is cold. And as soon as you hit here, there's even going to be a resistance, you know, and then all around there's that aura of the person, the energy of the person, which is nice and warm. So and really, really hot in the places that actually have an issue, you know. So well, I'm not an expert, but I mean, you know, that's the concept of the energies. But that's it. So once you've understood that, in that case, it's the same for money. Money is going to be attracted to you, and you are going to be able to use it at a certain time and improving it at a certain time, because also money is an energy that is going to be working with you or not working with you. For example, if you did a money placement, that is not in sync with who you are at the right time for you, or I should say in sync as well with the universe, done at the right time with your own element, and when you are on a high, making sure it's going to be you know, bigger and bigger, it's going to be amplified instead of being diminished. In that case, that too is going to rise your luck and your money level and increase your finances. So obviously all that I can help. You just need to have your date, your place and your hour of birth. Now I understand that a lot of people don't have their hour of birth because in the olden days they didn't necessarily write them down, and even sometimes, you know, the mother has lost the paperwork and stuff like that. I can still do it. What I need in that case is at least 3 major things that happened to you, events that happened to you in the past, and in that case I just go backwards and I keep on going until I find what is your rising sun. So it's not the end of the world. I will find something that is pretty similar to who you are, and enough anyway to be able to give you the answers that you need, because the rest of the chart will be perfect anyway. So there's only for a couple of things that it might not be as precise, but usually I will find, or I will be at least going towards something that is really strong, that is one of your main points. So that will be enough for you to change your life. Now, if you have your hour, obviously that's the best. That's very, very extremely precise and there's no mistakes. But still, whatever, it will be plenty enough to change your life. It's just sometimes I'm very fussy, so I like to have the thing very precise. So I work until I find, you know, the comma or the point to make sure the influences are the right ones, and that I do not make any mistakes there. So anyway, so if you need me for that, if money is one of the biggest issue that you have, but obviously it's not just for that, it's the same with relationships, it's the same, you know, to go on a trip, to have a good time or not such a good time, it's the same to start a relationship, it's the same to know if a person is going to be compatible with you or not, it's the same to give you clarity, to understand why you didn't get on with that person, why it was not working, or why was that person always good for you, you know, another element that is always been giving you whatever you needed, and stuff like that. All that I can actually do it for you. That's what I do all day. And that's why I'm always fully booked in advance, is because the results are there, as you can see with all my clients and the testimonials or the comments, and it does change your life. So do not hesitate. I'm already pretty booked, well, for March for sure, it's and in April it's starting to be pretty filled up as well. So let me know, the quicker the better, so I can fit you in. Now if there is an emergency, I always take people with emergencies first. So if there is a big drama, sometimes there's some domestic violence, sometimes there's a, you know, huge quick decision to take, just please let me know, and in that case I will manage to find a time to put you in between, or to find a way even later on at night or earlier in the morning, whenever I can. But I always look after emergencies if needed. And that's it. So now there is a really good nice new moon tomorrow in Pisces. please enjoy your weekend, take it easy, look after yourself, go into beautiful places. You know, if you have the time to go to have a spa, anything to do with water, that's awesome too. And really look after yourself, be gentle, enjoy, you know, nice things like a nice meal, art, even next to a place, yes, a restaurant next to the water, next to the sea, that would be awesome. It is in Pisces after all, so it's all about water, gentle energy. The aspects are good, so I just want you to really make the most out of it and really enjoy and look after each other and have a great time with your loved ones. Anyway, that's it. I talk to you on Monday because I've got heaps of things to tell you to get ready for the Mercury retrograde. And yes, have a beautiful weekend. Ciao, ciao. Bye.